fall in line.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, kailas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyang ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingin, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay ka nag-iibig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidinig. Lumalang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya ng pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Tayo na magkaisa, ipadama ang suporta nitong liga, liga na pangmasa.
Layuning makatulong upang sa bisyo hindi malulong.
Makapagbigay ng trabaho sa mga Pilipino.
Dito panalo, laban puso, sigurado.
Visayas at Mindanao, handa ka namang sumigaw, sumabay sa bawat.
Tonight's third game on this auspicious Thursday evening here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center is a special occasion for us. It is our 100th game in the Pilipinas Super League President's Cup, and these two teams, in contrasting fashions, have been making their way up through the standings. First of all, the San Juan Kings Go for Gold have kept their home win streak spotless. Meanwhile, the SINILOAN Daruma Dragons trying to get back from 3 straight losses. Mabuhay Pilipinas and welcome to the Pilipinas Super League President's Cup. I'm Bill Velasco, joined at courtside here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center by Mark Dandan. Good evening, Coach Mark.
Good evening, Bill. Good evening to everybody watching at home, on their TVs and online.
All right, let's check out the team standings to show you where these protagonists are. San Juan with that one loss on the road, just behind the two leading undefeated teams. Meanwhile, SINILOAN not at the bottom of the standings, but just barely hanging on.
Two teams trending in different directions. SINILOAN just trying to avoid those last 3 spots na hindi sila ma-knock out early in tournament. Samantalang the Kings are looking to keep up with the league-setting Nueva and Binyan. We see the stats from this one Kings last game. It's closer than it looked.
Yes.
Because San Juan led by as much as 22. They were led by 16 at the start of the 4th. And JT Bulacan Taipan made the game out of it, brought it down to around 4 points. And thanks to Marwin Taiwan's end one at last 30 seconds, San Juan Kings were able to secure that victory.
All right, here's how Taiwan beat the Taipan. Marwin Taiwan, 14 points. Look at all those numbers. He really filled up the stat sheet.
That he did, and he stepped up in the absence of Orlan Wamar. 14.6 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and that's one way to earn your spot here for the Kings. And look for him to do the same against dito sa SINILOAN and build on that confidence he gained from having that big game.
All right, meanwhile, another bright light for the hometown Kings. AC Soberano, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 made 3-point shots.
Soberano is actually one of our league leaders in 3-point field goal percentage. So his home court has been very kind to him. So let's see if he can continue this hot streak he's been on.
Meanwhile, let's check out the Pure Blend CV SINILOAN DARUMA Dragons. We've been covering quite a few of their games in the past month or so. In their last game against the Manila City Stars, another winnable game.
It was a very winnable game. They came back from 15 points down, talking about SINILOAN. They actually tied the game at 64 all. Then Levi de la Cruz promptly untied it with a big 3-point shot. But SINILOAN just showing that they still have that fight in them, and they have to bring whatever momentum that they got, whatever confidence that they had in that game, and bring it against the Kings.
Meanwhile, on your screens, the pillar of strength, Sean O'Malley. When in doubt, dump it into the big guy.
Well, that's going to be easier said than done tonight with that San Juan Kings frontline. But Sean O'Malley has been a force to be reckoned with whole season long for the SINILOAN Daruma Dragons. But he's been struggling from the free throw line.
Someone who's been up and down this season so far also, Francis Camacho, finding his groove in their last game. Double figures for him. At saka yung minutes niya, panaka-naka kuminsan eh.
Totoo, pati yung scoring niya, panaka-naka din. Because Francis Camacho started well this season. But right now, again, tailing down in terms of his performance. So we need the big game from Camacho to lead the Dragons against the Kings.
All right, and our marquee matchup, M&M, Marwin and Marvin.
That should be a fun matchup because we know Taiwan is a good defender. Marvin Lee just needs one shot to calibrate to any rim in the Philippines.
Yes, we've tested.
We have tested that theory out. That applies to any court in the Philippines, I do believe so.
All right. At most 2. Pag medyo minamalas ng konti. And the question now for SINILOAN is to get Marvin Lee the ball. Because in the past couple of games, they have not been able to do that. Meanwhile, joining us on this warm Thursday evening at courtside, Jess Constantino with her initial report. Jess?
Hi, Bill and Coach Mark. For the CV SINILOAN Dragons, they know that they will play a more talented and younger team in San Juan Kings. Kaya ang paalala ni Coach Raymond Valenzuela, they have to contain the Kings, especially yung kanilang outside shooting. For the San Juan Kings naman, simple lang yung paalala ni Coach Senator Jinggoy Estrada, and that is to make sure that when they're inside the court, they will give their best effort at susunod sila sa game plan. Well, kailangan pa nga daw nilang i-develop yung kanilang team chemistry. So far naman daw masaya sila sa performance nila dito sa liga. Lastly, for this game, kailangan lang daw nilang bantayan yung mga offensive players nitong Daruma Dragons. So this is our game 3. Kaya isenta natin kay Gio Cruz for our team's first 5.
Good evening, PSL fans, and welcome to Phil Egg Oil Arena here in the historical city of San Juan. This is the 2024 Pilipinas Super League President's Cup, and it's the main game of our Thursday triple header. And now it's time to meet your super teams. First from your CV SINILOAN Daruma Dragons. Starting forward, number 23, Francis Camacho. Also at forward, number 28, Sean O'Malley. At center, number 39, Alan Santos. At guard, number 18, Keanu Caballero. And other guard, number 13, Marvin Lee. Head coach for the CV SINILOAN Daruma Dragons, Raymond Valenzuela, assisted by Alan Santos and RJ Dallas. And now it's time to meet the starters from your San Juan Kings. Go for goal! Starting forward, number 4, Mike Malonzo. Also at forward, number 2, Michael Calisan. Starting center, number 46, Jopet Soriano. On guard, number 14, AJ Miranda. Other guard, number 12, Marvin Taiwan. Head coach for the San Juan Kings, go for gold, Ryan D. Alcantara, assisted by Yong Garcia, Nani Ipontulan. Team consultant, Philip Cesar, Bong Ding Lisan. Honorable Congressman Brian Yamsuan. Team manager, Jun Usman. Team honors, Jeremy Go and Honorable Senator Jinggoy Estrada. San Juan Kings, go for gold will be led by Honorable Senator Jinggoy Estrada.
All right, some experimentation here by the Dragons. Marvin Lee in the starting lineup. He normally comes off the bench, but they need the firepower early.
They need every point they're going to get from Marvin Lee tonight in dealing with this very deep San Juan Kings go for
Oh,
goal
yeah.
lineup.
They have to show, the Dragons have to show how much fight they have. We have Dragons versus Kings, a very medieval setup in the castle of the Kings at that. By first possession will go to the hometown. Taiwan gives it up. Trying to get a quick penetration. Easy bucket.
No, not a good sign for the defense of the
Ayun.
Dragons, despite this having a bigger front line with Alan Santos and Sean Umali.
Yeah, Miranda easily punching a hole in their early defense. O'Malley. Marvin Lee taking it strong to the basket. He loves getting the contact.
He does.
And he draws so much attention that O'Malley has the rebound all to himself.
And the problem with Marvin Lee, sometimes yung contact lang hinahanap, he doesn't think about finishing.
Yes. Kasi pilipit na yung tira, hindi na maibubuslo ng maayos yun. Samantala, good screening, ball fake. Miranda can't get two in a row. Marvin Lee, he'll get the contact first. No? Yep. No call there.
He's just hunting for the contact, not
Yeah.
really thinking of finishing it.
Couldn't finish with the left hand. San Juan tries to slap the ball back inside. O'Malley. Camacho thinking three right away. Buries it.
Oh, Francis Camacho has started maybe the past 3-4 games well in terms of scoring, pero nawawala siya agad.
Oo. At kuminsan nababaon din sa bench eh. Nakakalimutan din. 5-2. Dragons, their record does not reflect the capabilities of this team. Taiwan with the handle. Shot clock down to 4. He's got to create. Down to 1. They lose it just as the clock expired. Camacho down the middle. Wisely gives it up. But to Sean Wally.
At the wrong spot.
Oh. Somebody was left open on the baseline. Santos gets his first basket. 7-2. What's ailing San Juan, partner?
Oh, they've been missing a couple of point-blank shots. Samantala itong the Dragons are finally starting with a lot of energy.
Yes. Listless in their past couple of games. Miranda missing. Taiwan has been content to just distribute. Caballero trying to create. Dangerous pass. Fast break in the making for the Kings was disrupted by the Dragons. 7:22 left. Shot clock dwindling down. 4 seconds to shoot. They fire a long one off the rim and out. No second shots for San Juan tonight. Caballero finds his range. 9-2. Very uncharacteristic of San Juan Kings go for gold.
You like the energy that the Dragons are playing with. They're very aggressive. Everybody in red really playing hard.
Question is, will they be able to sustain it? Air ball from the Kings. Camacho ahead of the pack. 1-on-3. Has it deflected. Good defensive stop there by Malonzo. Taiwan trying to get his teammates more involved in the scoring. In and out. Blocked by O'Malley. He got up there. So si Miranda, nakakarami na, no?
Marami ring mintis. He
Ayun.
made his first one. He's missed last 3.
Underneath, Camacho, blocked. Medyo pinilit yung tira. He's whining when he should be going back on D. Still no fouls in this game with almost 4 minutes gone by. Taiwan gave it up. Good interior passing, and San Juan finally breaks their silence. 9-4 now.
They've been getting those close range shots. Majority have been trickling out. So may halong malas na rin for San
Oh,
Juan.
may halong malas sa sariling bahay. Halos nangangalahati na rin ang ating first quarter. Caballero's done a decent job of finding open men. They go inside to Sean O'Malley. Double team came a bit too late. Shot clock down to 4, and they will be inbounding under the basket.
The challenge now for Sean Umali is getting through guys like Michael Calesaan, Jopet Soriano, later Dexter Marquez. It's not fun.
Oh no. Marvin Lee sits down. He didn't get to touch the ball at all. Except when he was bringing it up, O'Malley for 3. That's no fun either.
Again, Sean O'Malley getting the basketball at the wrong places.
Kaya nga. Taiwan gets a big screen. Finds a cutter. O'Malley holding his own against the entire front line of San Juan. Pero nakakapagod yun. The Kings come up with it. The Dragons undermanned on defense, but O'Malley doesn't care. Yun. Sinasabi mo nga, no, may halong malas din eh.
Nice pass.
Great shot put.
Shot put pass.
Yes. Shot pass. 11-4. This game is starting to look like a scrimmage, actually. No fouls. You know, people just running up and down the floor. The coaches will probably call a timeout and make them come to their senses. Outside bomb. Not the play that the Kings normally would like to run. Change of pace. Ooh, twisted Gordon to screw shot.
Kili-kili shot by Caballero.
He's been playing heavy minutes here and forced to guard much bigger opponents. 4 minutes remaining. Floater finally drops.
But if you'll notice, partner, all the shots of the Kings have been 15 feet and below. Very
Yes.
dangerous if you're the Dragons in terms of defense. Kaya papasok yan eh.
Oo.
Despite yung malas ngayon.
Eventually, they will start falling. The Dragons now starting to miss as well. Taiwan, I think, has not taken a shot yet. Giving it up. They attack the basket. Still no fouls being called. O'Malley knocked it out of bounds. Soberano will come into the game.
It's a fancy footwork
Oh.
from Piano Caballero. Going behind his back, underneath the armpits of Malonzo for the finish.
13-6. Asibar comes in. O'Malley will get a rest. 3:28 to go. No fouls called yet. So they're going to review because each team believes they should have possession. And you know how that goes.
Everybody.
Somebody's going to be unhappy.
You can't please everybody in basketball.
Oo. Parang pinapakita ngayon ng Dragons yung totoo nilang kakayahan, you know?
Yun yung hinahanap natin sa kanila in their past few games because they do have the firepower, the personnel to compete here in the PSL.
Especially the guards.
Especially in their guard lineup. Pero you're talking about the questions is the depth. Will they be able to sustain this great start that they've had?
It's not a high-scoring first quarter by any stretch of the imagination. But they are up 13-6. So it's confirmed. O'Malley was the last to touch the basketball before it went out of bounds.
San Juan only shooting 17% from the field. 3 of 17. Compared to 6 out of 12 for the Dragons, that's 50%. But San Juan has had 5 more shot attempts.
Hopefully, guys like Soberano will be able to help.
Most likely, Orlan Wamar.
Yes. Now that they've had a little time to settle down, let the adrenaline seep out. Medyo huminahon muna tayo.
Up and down. Ang bilis ng laro. Just like that, it's 3.5 minutes left in the first.
Oh.
This is more the regular starting lineup for San Juan with Maikes, Wamar, Soberano, and Kalisaan. Kasi Soriano lang yung iba usually.
14-second shot clock. San Juan Kings go for gold with the inbound. Oh, may naiwang shooter. Yung maliliit pa nag-aagawan sa rebound, ano? At yung malalaki ang tumitira sa labas. Basketball nga ba itong pinapanood natin? Alright. Nice escape by Caballero. No look pass. It was a little low.
There's your first foul of the quarter.
All right.
You look at the pace nitong the Dragons. Every time they're getting that rebound, Caballero is pushing the basketball. And you see runners going to the corner for those open threes.
Still, for San Juan to be held to just 6 points in 9 minutes, or rather 7 minutes, that's very unusual. Now we're talking. We're talking about Soberano pitching in.
You have to switch those screens if you want to defend Soberano from the three-point line.
So, yeah. And now that they don't have O'Malley, the Dragons need some inside scoring. Not what I was suggesting, but okay.
But 1 foot in the paint, that should count as an inside point.
Gabawan with the honors there, and there's an escape act from Calisaan. He hasn't really been getting the ball on the run.
He's playing kind of out of position. He's playing the three now. Hindi pa siya masyado sanay dun sa pwesto na yan.
There's a double team on the outside, so somebody's got to be open. Shot clock starting to wind down. Not the shot that the Dragons wanted. Long rebound going to the Kings. Inside, nobody home. Nakakyat bahay sila dun. At nayayanig na ang Pureblends CB Siniloan Dragons. Let's take a look at this last beauty of an assist between the Kings. We have a timeout. We'll be back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Talos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bona.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
By the way, if you've just joined us, you can catch us live on IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, Bola.tv, and of course the Pilipinas Super League Facebook and YouTube pages. And the games on Saturday, oh boy.
That last game.
The two remaining undefeated teams, Nueva Ecija Capitals and Binyan Tatakjel Game X in Binyan. Magbaon kayong pambili ng puto Binyan. Napakasarap. Tapos kinakain mo habang nanonood ka ng basketball. But again, even if you're not in Binyan, you can watch it on all those platforms we mentioned.
Paano kung gusto ng puto binyan?
Ha?
Kung gusto nilang puto binyan?
Pupunta sila ng Binyan.
Sa
Sa Alonte. Alonte Sports Arena. Pero agahan nyo dahil ang capacity nun 6,500 lang.
And the last time we were there,
Oo.
6,499 yung nandun.
Muntik pang bumigay yung aircon. Sean O'Malley returns to add some inside sock to the Dragons. Medyo biglang nangapa yung Dragons. Ano nangyari, partner?
Oh, the regular starters came in for the Knights, for the Kings, and they've settled down, especially with Orlan Wamar inside leading the way.
Yan. Sean O'Malley working with a different combination of teammates now. They hurry short. Jay goes in.
Big shot from Nordy Casajeros with the shot clock winding down.
Itong isang player na hindi pare-pareho yung playing time na nakukuha si Casajeros. And he can really contribute.
But in the last game, he barely saw the floor. Pero ngayon, he's getting a little more playing time kasi kailangan everybody with a team like San Juan na malalim yung lineup. You're gonna need everybody from your team as well.
Hindi mo pwedeng laspagin yung starters mo.
Hindi talaga.
Nice fall away. Thank you, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. 48.3 seconds left. Just a 4-point game. It looked like the Dragons were going to run away with the first quarter.
They had it up to 9
Yes.
points.
Kings hurried three-pointer off the rim and out. Dragons get the board. Ito, naipit yung bola. They keep trying to take it inside but are denied. Look at that, 5 white shirts in the paint. May nalibre na naman 3-point shot. Uh-oh. Dexter Marquez brings them to within 1.
Marquez really has that shot. He's developed it since his days in from San Sebastian.
Last shot time. The Dragons trying to protect their lead. Unable to score it. Exactly 5 seconds left. It will go to the Kings. And 5 seconds is a lot of time.
So watch out for the pass back to Orlando Omar here.
Yes.
As I say that, long pass.
Uh-oh. The Dragons will try to beat the clock. Does it count? They'll have to review because O'Malley had the ball in his hand with a fraction of a second left.
Looked very close.
Ang tanong dyan kung gaano kadulas yung kamay niya.
See here,
Like
Casajeros.
the clock in the corner of your screen.
That shouldn't count.
Can we rewind? Akala mo tayong nagpe-playback. No basket, so Siniloan will have to settle for a 1-point lead over San Juan as we end the first quarter. We'll be back with more PSL President's Cup.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Talos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Ayan, basta may tsura mahuhuli ng ating 500 camera. Kilala mo ba yung direktor natin ngayon?
Kilala ko.
Si Jason Bourne. Diba? Kaya huwag tayong magkakamali. 17-16 to start the second quarter. The Dragons had a 9-point lead. It's almost gone now. O'Malley double-teamed. Field goal shooting numbers on your screens.
Just 28% for the Kings.
But it was 17%.
That nag-improve na yan towards the last 2 minutes of the game.
I think the Kings were caught by surprise with the ferocity of the Dragons. But now they're getting their open looks. It's just a matter of finishing the shots. And it happens to everybody. O'Malley setting screens in the meantime.
You can see the confidence from the Dragons. Every dribble that they take, every shot that they attempt. They look a lot more confident than they looked before in their past couple games.
Biteng with his first basket there. Another one of the underrated guards of SINILOAN DARUMA Dragons. 19-16.
They really have that small guard rotation.
Yes.
Marvin Lee, Biteng, Caballero, Kapunan. Small but terrible.
Is it a requirement to be a small guard for SINILOAN?
Height requirement.
Height limit.
Pwede pala ako.
Oh, pwede. Coach ka pa. Step back, casual 3-point shot in and out. Put back misses as well. They get a third try. Is it the charm? No, it's a foul.
You see the Kings now are playing with a lot more force.
Yes.
Well, they're getting a bit frustrated kasi nga they're missing a lot of point-blank shots.
Nakakagigil yung ganun. Asibar with his first foul. They are still down. Alano, another guy who brings a lot of energy when he comes into a game.
It's the first time we're seeing him, which is surprising. Usually, he's a regular starter or usually the first or second guy coming off the bench.
One for two for Zach Huang. Now, defensive pressure from San Juan Kings. Go for gold. Casajeros now playing the point. Very unusual. O'Malley trying again from three-point range. This one's nothing but net.
He does have that shot. Basta nakaset yung paa niya.
22-17. Hindi pwedeng jump shot eh. No? Kailangan
talaga.
set shot talaga eh. Meanwhile, let's get an update from Jess Constantino. Jess?
Bill and Coach Mark, for the San Juan Kings, despite a slow start, every time out is an opportunity to align everyone. Their game plan, paalala nga ng mga coaching staff, have good ball movement inside to create option para nga maximize yung kanilang every possession. For the Daruma Dragons naman, nakadikit man itong San Juan Kings at the end of the first quarter, Coach Raymond Valenzuela just reiterated to continue what they're doing noong first quarter. In the huddle nga, refresh rin niya itong Dragons on their plays and taking advantage of the momentum that they have started. Bill and Coach Mark?
All right, that's a mouthful. Lee and Montilla come into the game for the Dragons. There's Lee on the floor. Oh, a lot of bodies flying everywhere. Ito, nagmamadali ngayon ng Dragons sa di malamang dahilan. And as a result, 2 points at the other end for Habilionar.
It's a rare fast break point for the Kings. They haven't really gotten the chance to fly out in transition.
They're still knocking on the door, down by 3. O'Malley. Pinapadali niya yung sarili niyang buhay. Hindi niya pinapasok sa loob, but they get the ball back. Marvin Lee off the glass.
Ayan na.
Hindi siya tumitira ng tres, partner.
Hindi pa. Pero
Okay.
nakita niyo pumasok na eh.
Ayan. Calibrated na. Mike Kess off the mark.
Hindi pa calibrated yun.
Ayan.
Medyo tabing.
May mekaniko naman yata silang dala. O'Malley has some beef. Galinato comes in for the Kings. And O'Malley will sit down. 7:04 to go. He's out early.
I think the coaches of SINILOAN are, whenever they see Sean O'Malley getting a bit frustrated with the non-calls, they pull him out to let him cool off for a bit.
Ang hirap ko minsan kasi pag malaki ka, minsan nababangga ka, nahahampas ka, hindi natatawag agad.
The Shaq or Will Chamberlain
Yes.
rule.
Nobody loves Goliath. There you go, Alano missing twice, but they get the ball back again. They're pounding the Kings.
Again, the energy and the effort
Yes.
from the Dragons. Where was this the past 5 games?
6
games.
26-19. They won one in between those. Let's take another look at this. Parang daming bola eh. Oo.
Dami.
Dalawa.
1 rebound, 2 offensive rebounds,
Okay.
3.
That's effort.
Pure hustle there from Alano and Santos.
7-point lead. 6.5 to go before halftime. Parang naguguluhan ng San Juan. Hindi nila alam po. Anong ginagawa ba nitong SINILOAN? Tip in, does it count? Were they holding foul to boot? It should count, right?
It was a tip-in.
Yes.
Nonetheless, the foul happened as Huang was taking a shot on the box out.
Oh, it's not? So it was a foul downstairs. 4 fouls now on PureBlend CP SINILOAN Daruma Dragons. Only 1 for San Juan Kings go for gold. And, well, they get the 2 points anyway, courtesy of Huang.
Kanina pa nila inaatake to si Mac Montilla sa
Oo.
poste.
Strangely enough, Montilla is not the one bringing up the ball, which he normally would do so that Lee could get outside shots. Huang a little bit too close, but only the second foul on the Kings. Medyo nanggigigil na rin itong San Juan. Hindi sila sanay na nilalamangan sila.
They probably came in here expecting easy win, but the Dragons have really flipped the script here.
That's true. Pick and roll. Rolls out. And again, complaining about the fouls or non-fouls. Galinato gives it up. Uh-oh, somebody's on the floor. Shot clock down to 12.
Sa Villunar, again, somehow he's always in the middle of things.
Yeah, it could have been Alano. Let's take a look at it. And the referee stopped action. Normally, they would finish the play.
So I think tinawagan ng foul kanina, itong Siniloan. That's why they're able now to review what happened.
Let's take another look at this. He's at the top of your screen.
Ooh. It's
Left jab. Looks like it.
flick. Parang galing Philly shell, di ba?
It's on Justin Alano.
Oh, it's going to be a flop on the Villunar.
Is it? Kasi hindi daw ganun kalakas.
Flick lang eh.
How they measured that, I don't know. 5:28 to go.
Oh, but the thing is, Siniloan is in the penalty.
Yes.
Because they fouled.
Huang trying to groove his free throw. I guess it worked. Low scoring game, especially if you're San Juan.
Again, you know, they've been getting their shots out of their offense. Soberano coming off those staggered screens, open for threes. Lots of layups, lots of post-ups. Hindi lang talaga pumapasok.
No.
Just,
And you just have to keep plugging away.
exactly. You don't really have any kind of choice. Just keep going.
2 for 2 from the line now by Huang. At ito, nagmamadali na naman ang Daruma Dragons. Ball fake, hindi na shoot ang layup. Ito, nakakamadali nila, nawala ang bola. 3-on-1 situation, nawala rin ang bola sa San Juan. Beating, asking for the ball, but they're down the middle. Alano will earn it from the free throw line, courtesy of a foul by Marquez. Ganti-ganti lang.
Sayang yung fast break opportunity doon for the Kings.
Oo.
Huang just not able to really control that ball. Pass it off to Villunar.
That's also what's so maddening about younger players. They want to do so much.
Oh,
4-point game daw. Kaya masasabi natin, nakadikit na itong San Juan Kings. Open 3 will cut it closer. Yes, it does.
that's one guy you don't want to get
Oh, yeah.
going if you're
Orlando
Siniloan
Wamar Jr.
Jr.
1-point game. Still plenty of time left in our second quarter. Omari at the high post. Backing it inside, has it poked loose by Wamar. Nice behind the back pass for an easy consummation. And now, San Juan Kings go for gold, are in the lead for the first time, 28-27. Let's take another look at that. Beautiful behind the back pass. Pag ganun, kailangan mo i-shoot yan. Magbabalik kami.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Talos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
It took the San Juan Kings go for gold almost the entire first half to finally seize the lead. 28-27, still not a high-scoring game by any stretch. Maling camera yata yung tinitignan nila. At telepono pala yun. There's a foul in the backcourt. They're really tightening up on Marvin Lee. Only 4 on the Kings. Ito, ika-ika si Marvin Lee. Still hasn't gotten any outside shots yet. Did get a bucket inside the paint. He escapes, uses the glass, it rolls in.
They're giving him the penetration
Yes.
kaysa yung libreng open, 3-point shot.
Paghirapan mo. Balik sa Daruma Dragons ang kalamangan. San Juan, good deflection there by Umali, but it leads to an open 3. They get it back. They'll settle for 2. Marquez has been chipping in. Umali asking for movement. Sets a screen, pick and roll. Trapped under the basket, twists, gets it back.
Really have to send 2 guys to
Oh.
defend Sean Umali.
To match the tonnage. Long bomb does not go. Again, almost, but not quite. Marvin Lee to Sean Umali on the outside. Umali puts it on the floor, finds an open path. Blocked. They will keep with 9 seconds.
Blocked by probably one of the guys who could really just catch Sean Umali and Dexter Marquez.
Caballero checks in for the Dragons. Baseline inbound for the men in red. Ito, Montilla kicks it out. Ayan, nakalibre. May foul pa. They're fouling Marvin Lee outside the 3-point line.
They're really trying to chase him off the line, but the problem is Marvin Lee is one of the best guys to draw those 3-point shot fouls in the league.
Oh, yeah. Montilla gets the defense to drop. Ayun.
See?
Could not control his momentum. In fact, he was looking away already when he bumped into Marvin Lee. So this is 3 free throws.
Rule of thumb for Marvin Lee in the years that I've coached against him, whoever's guarding him isn't really involved in helping out. Kasi nga, pag humelp ka, malilibre siya.
Oo.
Either masushoot
Patay.
ka or fa-foulin mo tulad nun. And you're giving a shooter like Marvin Lee clean looks at the line.
Well, he's earning his keep today. They're making him sweat for every point. 4 na muli ang lamang ng PUREBLENDS CV SINILOAN Daruma Dragons. But you can feel that San Juan is trying to batter down that door. Uh-oh, dangerous pass. Shot clock down to 9. They post up now.
Bad foul.
You know, good seal by Marquez.
Oh, that's 3 fouls now. That's
Oo.
pretty big.
Maaga pa.
Maaga pa.
Halos 3 minuto pa ang nalalabi sa ating first half. You know, Marquez is the kind of player who will get his any way he can.
And the biggest thing about Dexter Marquez, hindi mo siya kailangan, you don't need to run a play for him.
Yeah.
He can get it off a post-up, off offensive rebounds, or pick and pop. He's a big addition to the San Juan Kings team.
It's true.
Literally and figuratively.
Acebar has to sit down now with 3 fouls. Marquez brings the Kings to within 2. Relentless pressure on the guards. Wamar. You know, we were talking about Taiwan at the start of the game. He has not scored.
And
He has not taken a shot.
He hasn't seen the floor ever since he came out for Orlin Womar.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Low scoring game. The Dragons battling it on the boards. That seems to be the formula to beat San Juan at this point.
They have the bigs to match up with San Juan. Pero yung quality, it wanes up and down.
Yes. Consistency. Another open 3-point shot. That's easy for the Kings.
It's Arvin Gamboa hitting his first shot of the game.
Ito, the Dragons looking for offense. Marvin Lee. That time I think he was fouled after the shot.
That's how you know he's calibrated.
(37-35). Oh, an exchange of long bombs here. Panganiban naman. Sali ako. Turnover from the Dragons. Panganiban will try it inside and gets another three-point play opportunity.
And just like that,
Buhay na yung San Juan.
buhay na buhay ang San Juan.
They're up by 3, possibly 4. Nabura sa eksena si Marvin Lee.
Yung bad pass by Sean O'Malley.
Yes.
Kasi kita niya tumatakbo si Marvin Lee.
Oo.
Opted for a long pass na intercept agad. Hindi ko pa kiniban.
Panganiban has, well, the missed free throw notwithstanding, has sprung to life in the last couple of minutes. 1 minute, 35 seconds before halftime. O'Malley drawing the defense away. Caballero. They try to chase it down, but O'Malley was heading the other way.
Ito ngayon magiging problema nitong Sinaloan. You know, with foul trouble to Asibar, Santos, and O'Malley, they're forced to dig deep from the bench.
Yes. San Juan going inside. There's a foul. Both teams in the penalty. First on Salaveria. Marvin Lee looking confused.
Must not have heard na yung foul kay Salaveria. Akala niya sa kanya pa rin.
So medyo unti-unting lumalayo ang San Juan. Two for two.
Well, this is now a 12-3 run for the Kings.
Gives them a 5-point advantage. The last minute. Dangerous passing now by Siniloan. O'Malley too deep underneath for that rebound. The Dragons falling all over themselves. Great passing by the Kings. That's what we're used to seeing. They're up by 7 now. Short jumper goes in.
Much needed basket from Salaveria.
Oh, dahil tahimik siya ng first quarter. Ito, may nalibre na naman 3-point shot, pero mintis to Richards, arguing possession. But there is a foul.
Great hustle there for Agent Miranda. Not giving up on the play despite the missed shot. Gets over there and steals the ball away from Francis Camacho. And gets a foul. Look at the hustle from Miranda. Tapping the ball away from Camacho. Draws a foul. 2 free throws for him.
You know, when you play San Juan Kings, it's like you're playing whack-a-mole. You know, you don't know who's going to pop up and hurt you. .27 seconds to go. Pito na ang lamang ng San Juan. Parang pumikit ka lang. Lumayo na sila. Caballero using that screen by Salaveria goes inside. O'Malley trying to pound it home.
It's so hard to guard him. Kasi nga, babagay get off balance. Even if he misses, he's still able to tip it in.
Yes. And he's huge. Ito. Agawan. O'Malley trying to beat the game clock. Does not. So, the home team, San Juan Kings go for gold, have a hard-earned 5-point lead over the Pureblend CB Sinilon Daruma Dragons. Let's check out some highlights. That's our super move of the game, brought to you by Dumper Party List. From another angle.
Beautiful pass from Orlando Mar behind the back.
Wrong hand pa.
Wrong hand.
Shoot 46-41. We'll be back with all our halftime stuff. This is PSL President's Cup.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to be interviewed, of course, and I hope you keep on watching. Lagi kayo manood ng Ito ang Kongreso para malaman ninyo kung ano po nangyayari sa ating bansa at para malaman nyo kung anong ginagawa ng inyong mga congressman at ng mga senador. Maraming salamat.
Ito ang Kongreso, Sunday, 10 a.m. on IBC 13.
And we are back here at the PSL halftime interview. Of course, 46-41 ang ating score today in favor of San Juan Kings. Kasama ko ngayon si Coach Raymond Valenzuela of the CV SINILOAN DARUMA Dragons. Coach, sabi mo during the pregame that you live and die in your defense. Paki-assess po yung defense niyo nung second quarter at nakalabang itong San Juan Kings.
Ayun lang, sabi ko nga sa mga players namin, kailangan natin ma-stop yung mga key players nila, lalo na sa pass break. Doon kami nadadali. So, kailangan namin ma-stop pa namin yung mga shooter nila. So, kailangan bumax out pa rin kami, lalo na sa mga big man.
Thank you, Coach. Meron ka po bang gustong pasalamatan o batiin?
Pinapasalamatan ko din yung PUREBLENDS, SINILOAN Dragons namin, saka yung pamilya ko dyan sa Antipolo, saka yung wife ko na nanonood na dyan.
Thank you so much, Coach Raymond. Good luck for the second quarter. Wag po kayong aalis. Babalik tayo for more basketball action. This is Pilipinas Super League President's Cup.
Hey, Hoop fans, welcome to the President's Cup 2024 Top 10 Plays of the Week. Let's dive straight into the action, starting with number 10.
5 seconds to go. Hernandez might kiss the screen. He gets it. 1 second. The extra pass. AC scores!
That should count right in the nick of time.
What a shot there by AC Soberano. That will be, if it is good.
At number 9. A special delivery from the sky. And the Cam Norte Warriors will call for time here in San Juan. Back in a moment. Top 8.
But they up there. Put it down. Oh.
Nahugong, nagmamadali. Sidestep, beauty!
Woo! Nalito si Andoy Estrella. Akala niya kumumit siya sa passing lane by sidestep.
Making it on 7th.
Narinig ka ata, Coach Noy. 8 seconds sa shot clock ng RCP Demigods. Ubalde, big three! And now, advantage back to the side of the RCP Demigods.
Sliding into number 6.
9-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Straight for free. Go! Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Chase it straight. A big three-pointer.
Through at number 5.
Your achievement in itself. Shot clock starting to wind down. It drops in. And your favorite player, say his name.
Kenny Rogers, Roca Corba.
You know, they should charge you advertising rates already.
Cracking into the top 4.
Will be in the hands of Paulo Ubalde.
Ubalde goes up and counters with a clutch basket. Replay on. 14 seconds remaining.
Podium time at number 3.
No one in particular. A lot of last second pass. Sumakay ka pa!
I was going to say that was a great play by Topeng Lagrama, but an even better pass.
At number 2.
capture the basketball here and almost Roger Ondoa sky high for the slam.
Well, everything on the dark side of things para sa Escobar. May interception na eh. Ang nagkabanggaan, magkakampi pa. Leading to that slam of Ondoa.
And the top play of the week.
A better team showed up, the home team against the AO Kings. From the get-go. Here it comes! Yun ang hinihintay nila!
Popoy Aktom!
Yun ang hinihintay nila!
Slam! Popoy Aktom, one dribble, he flies in the air and slams it home! One more time for the crowd here inside the Alonte Sports Arena. He's what? 5'8", 5'7", and Popoy Aktom with his first 2 points of the game, his first field goal.
That's a wrap for our top 10 plays of the week. Stay tuned for more basketball brilliance. And until next time, keep the hoop spirit alive.
Watch Cabinet at Work every Monday for PM on IBC.
Cabinet at Work, tuwing Lunes, ika-4 ng hapon sa IBC 13.
Ito po ay si Aludo Rota Chuseco, Undersecretary of the Department of Finance. Nais ko po kayong anyayahan na manood ng Cabinet at Work at IBC every Monday at 4 p.m.
Please watch Cabinet at Work every Monday at 4 p.m. IBC 13.
Bawat sulok ng Pilipinas, maging sa ibayong dagat, hindi titigil sa pagpapahayag ng impormasyong totoo at tama. Maaasahan at mapagkakatiwalaan. Tutok 13 mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 5 ng hapon hanggang alas 6 ng gabi. Dito sa IBC 13.
Sa akin pong mga kababayan, kayo po ay mainit at malugod kong inaanyayahan na atin pong sundan, panoorin at tunghayan po ito pong Cabinet at Work. Ito po ay ating mapapanood alas 4 ng hapon tuwing Lunes po, tandaan nyo. At ito po ay nasa IBC 13. Sana po ay inyo pong subaybayan, tunghayan sapagkat makakakuha po kayo dito ng mga informasyon na magiging kapaki-pakinabang po para po sa bawat isa. Aasahan ko po kayo.
Cabinet at Work, tuwing Lunes, ika-4 ng hapon sa IBC 13.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Talos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
.46-41 is our halftime score. Remember, the CB SINILOAN Daruma Dragons once led by 9.
Oh, they got off to a great start. They're shooting 50% from the field. But slowly but surely, itong San Juan Kings, they really made sure na yung mga minimitis nilang point-blank shots in the first quarter, they would make in that second quarter. They went on a big 12-3 run to really take control of the game towards the end of the half, thanks to shooting from Orlan Wamar and the play coming off the bench from Nico Panganiban. But so far, so good if you're Coach Raymond Valenzuela and the rest of the Daruma Dragons, because they're playing hard, they're playing with a lot of energy. Despite them being down 5, they're fighting for every point and they're making San Juan earn everything.
And tingnan mo, ang dami ng attempts din ng San Juan.
Yun yung sinasabi natin kanina, they're getting a lot more shot attempts and the rebounds, as well as the bench points. The bench points have kept the Kings alive in this game, 34-9. Yung pinag-usapan din natin kanina, fast break points, only 10 points for the Kings. They're usually used to more, getting more attempts from their fast break. But in the half court, Dexter Marquez has stepped up off the bench.
Little of everything. Rebound, a three-point shot here and there. Couple of
Defending
free
the post.
throws.
He has made the mark as well as this guy, Marvin Lee.
Pahirapan pa yun.
Pahirapan. He's only made 1-3 this big shot. Asking for a foul pa. And leading the way, Marvin Lee. 10 points for him. Sean O'Malley, his usual self with 9. Alan Santos with 6. Keanu Caballero with 4. Samantala sa kabila, Dexter Marquez again, also off the bench. Alongside Nico Pangiliban, who has 7 points. 5 points doon in one stretch. 1-3.
Yes.
And that steal and the layup. AJ Miranda with 6 and Zach Wang with 5. The starters for the Kings haven't really gotten any burn in that second quarter. Guys like Kalisaan, Taiwan, haven't really seen them back in the second quarter.
All right, let's remember that San Juan is undefeated at home. They carry a 9-1 record. Meanwhile, the Daruma Dragons are at 3-9. Just barely alive. If the playoffs were held today, they would make the playoffs in last place.
For a team like the Dragons, now every game really counts
if
you want to stay alive in the tournament.
They've played 12. This is their 13th. They only have 18 games. Single round robin format that we are following. 5-point lead for San Juan. Bill Velasco here with Mark Dandan and Jess Constantino for the Philippines Super League President's Cup. San Juan opens things up with a 3-point shot.
Yeah, not the start you wanted if you're the Dragons. We were placing their defense, pero binigyan nila kagad the open 3-point shot.
Oh, Marvin Lee being denied any shot. They tried to lob it inside, hopefully to get a shooter, but they get an inside crack in the basket. They miss though. Ito, San Juan, tumatakbo na naman. Sean O'Malley with a valiant attempt to stay in step with the guards of the Kings. Give and go. Caseros has to give it up. Marvin Lee on the outside. They don't give it to him, but they get a putback.
Would you consider that a pass to yourself?
Well, it did hit the backboard, so it counts as 2 attempts and a rebound. So we'll have to ask Asibar what he thinks of that. Playing with 3 fouls and all. They try to post up Marvin Lee. Again. San Juan starting to miss shots they normally make. Except for that one.
Kalisaan will make sure of that.
53-43 double-digit spread for the home team. Ito ang tanong. Sinong titira para sa Dragons?
And there's your answer. Ken Asibar with 4 straight points. Keeping the Dragons in the game.
Making up for lost time. 2 minutes have just blown by here in the third quarter. They go inside the paint, challenging the defense of Sean O'Malley, which succeeds. Heros back to Biteng. They're all playing on the side opposite Marvin Lee. Just saying, Panganiban taking it strong, a little off the mark there. 3-on-3 situation. Ito, nawala ng control. Marvin Lee fires off the rim. He was moving backwards when he received the ball.
Well, the offense right now, complete disarray for the Dragons.
Magulo.
Magulo.
Kings finding the open man and scoring.
Second 3 now for Arvin Gamboa. Just a very simple pick and pop play. Knocking it down.
56-45. Under 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Ooh. Entry pass was picked off. O'Malley trying to bend up for a 2-on-1 situation. Good idea to draw the defense, then get a basket. 58-45, biggest lead of the game, and now the Dragons need this timeout. They're bleeding points. We'll be back.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Talos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bona.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Back here, the PSL for the CV Siniloan Daruma Dragons. Very straightforward ang instructions si Coach Raymond Valenzuela for the second half. Huwag nga daw silang tumalikod sa ring para daw makita nila kung sino yung pwedeng pasahan. At pangalawa, kailangan nilang magtulungan sa rebound dahil hinahanap nga daw ng San Juan Kings kung sino yung mismatch at doon nakakakuha ng bola. And lastly, mas bilisan pa daw nila yung phase dahil doon daw sila lumawang noong umpisa nung tinakbuhan nila ng tinakbuhan itong San Juan Kings. Back to you, Bill and Coach Mark.
58-45, 6-27. Umali barreling his way inside. He is fouled. Unavoidable. Ang bigat eh.
Those are the only two things you can do against Sean O'Malley. Either he misses a shot or you foul him. That's why you really have to send multiple defenders at him when he posts up.
Have you ever stepped on the brakes of a water truck?
I will.
That's sort of.
Not
It's going to
want to
keep
do
on
that.
inching you forward even after you've stopped.
Does not sound fun.
No. You will not stop where you expected to.
No, Sean O'Malley is really struggling with his free throws.
Hernandez, cross-court pass, looking for a shooter. Good defense so far by the Daruma Dragons, except for the offensive board.
Kalisaan now starting to have his way with those offensive rebounds, so it's going to be tough.
Medyo pinipilit din ng Dragons yung mga tira nila.
Well, Casajeros with a wry smile after that fadeaway. He got away with one.
Oh yeah.
Pilit eh.
Well, the coach will say it's a bad shot until it goes in. Marvin Lee running through a series of screens. Good interior passing by San Juan. Ito, minamalas pa yan sa lagay na yan.
Again, offensive rebounding by Michael Kalisaan, keeping the ball alive.
Yes.
Great pass to Panganiban.
15-point game. Remember, the Dragons had this game well in hand in the first quarter. 16-6 in this period. And things going from bad to worse for Siniloan. Hernandez getting the screen. Brushing off the defender. Yun, bad outlet pass from Sean O'Malley results in 2 points.
That's the second bad pass by Sean O'Malley off an inbound or a rebound.
Miranda easy pickings there. Ito, umaalagwa na ang San Juan Kings. Alano and Santos check in to add some more intensity for Siniloan. This is the point in the game where they have to decide if they want it or not.
It is, but at the same time, if you're reading the body language of the Dragons, it's night and day compared to that first half.
Yes. Casajeros off the rim and out. Taiwan giving it up. He's got a boatload of assists, though. 19 points. That's the lead. Biteng doing his share. He had a couple baskets in the first quarter.
And we talked about fast break points nung halftime natin. He only had 10, talking about the Kings. The assists, 17-9 for San Juan. Going back to the fast break points, 16 points now off the fast break for the Kings.
The air ball results in a 3-point shot.
Oh, he leaving Soberano that wide open is a layup for him.
Yeah. 20-point game now. It's like the Dragons aren't even playing. Shot clock down to 9. Santos trying to pound it inside. Missing. That was painful. 3-on-1 situation.
Oh, Taiwan really piling up the assists. Great pass to Calisan. He's really stepped up in the third quarter. That was 8 points and 8 rebounds.
You know, if they don't do something quick, this game's over. Alano spinning. He is fouled. That'll give them 2 free throws. Kapunan and Camacho come into the game, along with Caballero.
No, at one point in that second quarter, partner, it's 34-30 for the Dragons. So the Kings have gone.
Don't hurt yourself.
41-16 run. Ouch. Since that point. Binaliktad yung score.
Alano trimming a little off that lead, but it's still 20. Yeah, bumalik na rin ang kumpiyansa ng San Juan. Santos cleaning glass. Caballero trying to cross up his defender. We're not seeing the united energy that Siniloan had in the first half, first quarter specifically. And San Juan is now burying them.
You were talking about Taiwan, hindi siya tumitira.
Oo. Sabi niya, sali ako. Mahirap yung wala yung pangalan mo sa stat sheet. Santos, the ball staying with him a little too long. No rebound here for Siniloan. (74-51). Simple pass to the weak side. Weak side cut gets them every time.
Again, you know, the effort, the energy, the purpose na nakita natin kanina no first half from the Dragons. Naiwan ata nila sa locker room.
Oo nga.
After halftime.
Santos gets the return pass. Broken play. Starting from scratch. Offensive foul. Or 3 seconds. 25-point lead, a minute and a half. You cannot get 25 points back in a quarter most of the time.
That would be amazing to see.
Montilla has not seen a lot of playing time in this game. Saw him briefly in the first quarter and never touched the ball. Or first half, rather.
That's a layup for AC Soberano. Not open.
Umuulan sa San Juan. 28 na ang lamang ng San Juan Kings go for gold. I don't understand why Santos is taking all of these shots.
That's probably the first clean look that he's had in this half kasi he has settled for post-ups and turnaround fadeaway shots. Not really the shots that you want coming from Alan Santos.
And they're losing the rebound battle because he's on the outside. 1:04 to go. No fouls yet by Siniloan in this quarter. Santos again. Solo 4-8 losing the ball. 4-on-2. Taiwan for 3. Nope. San Juan just too many bodies and no timeouts from Siniloan. Again, no second chances for the Dragons. Offensive foul.
The kids do not like the call.
Oh, yeah. 30 seconds left, 30-point lead. And we still have the entire fourth quarter ahead of us. Montilla. Finally gets the ball back with a decent look and knocks down a three-pointer.
Much needed basket from
Oh, yeah.
Mac Montilla. Just a big shot to trim it down to 27.
And both benches have been unhappy. But we know who's unhappier. Another 30-point lead to end the third quarter.
Great pass by Marvin Taiwan.
The Kings turning the Dragons into roadkill in this third period. We'll be back in the fourth. Let's see if miracles happen. This is the PSL.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Third game of our Thursday triple bill at the Pilipinas Super League President's Cup, and you're starting to see the separation between the elite teams and the also Rans. But 16 of the 19 teams will move on to the college-style playoffs that we will have.
Knockout March Madness-style playoffs. That's makes for really exciting basketball.
Oo. May silat eh.
Meron.
So you have the top 8 teams getting a twice-to-beat advantage against the next 8 teams.
That was a 38-13 third quarter for the Kings.
And it's not over. 84-54, 10 minutes remaining. Deputy Commissioner Jerry Esplana and our Operations Director Farley Aguila. They're the guys who keep the wheels spinning. There seems to be some discussion along the sideline.
I think Coach Raymond Valenzuela was asking for a technical foul from the Kings because of the second flopping infraction.
Yeah.
So this time, Mac Montilla will shoot the technical free throw.
Makes it. So the Pureblend CV SINILOAN Daruma Dragons get first possession in the fourth quarter. They are down by 29. Macho going downstairs. Look at that. You were talking about the 38-13 and San Juan's bench just doing all the damage.
And they were able to get that momentum because they were able to go on the fast break. You see the three-point field goal shooting 11 of 26 for San Juan, good for 42%. That's led by AC Soberano, who has 4 of those 11 three-point makes.
And I think all of them in the third quarter. O'Malley, to add to their woes, missing his first charity. Makes the second. (84-56) is our count. San Juan struggled in the first quarter, got it together in the second, rolled away, steamrolled them in the third, and they're not done yet.
May gasolina pa yung steamroller nila.
Tinatadtad ng pinong-pino ang Dragons. Baka kasi makunat eh.
Rolling pin.
Yep.
No?
Well, they knocked them flat in the third quarter, and they're trying to take the fight out of them already. 31-point lead, biggest of the game. That one's a little too much. Air ball, shot clock down to 9. Wraparound pass too deep under the basket. And the Dragons come up with it. Caballero on the run. 3 defenders.
Not the wisest choice there by Keanu Caballero. 1 on 3.
Taiwan again giving it up. What do you do?
Great move by Eggy Boy Moika with the Dirk fadeaway, one-legged.
Yes, Dirk Nowitzki. It's not pretty, but it works.
Their field goal for Sean Umali off the ball screen.
After what, 9 points in the first half?
That's his first field goal of the second half.
There you go. A weary Marvin Lee comes into the game, hoping to get the ball in shooting position. And this is what we're used to. Montilla at the point, Marvin Lee spotting up or trying to get free. A macho two-man game with Umali. Umali just bullying his way inside. He'll get the foul.
That's almost a guarantee.
Yeah.
If Sean Umali gets the ball that deep. Problema kasi, kahit mas malaki ka sa kanya, even if you're taller, the force that he bumps you with dislodges you from your position.
Oh, natatimingan niya sa dribble eh.
Yun lang, hindi lang talaga siya makashoot ng free throw. His game is very Shaquille O'Neal-esque.
Yes.
Up to the free throws. Orlan Wamar, and he of the fantastic beard.
Yes. A beard we should all envy. 89-59, still a 30-point advantage for the San Juan Kings. Go for gold. Step back long two, off the iron. They get it back and put it back.
Moika, you only seen him dito sa second half, but
Yeah.
Usually gets a lot more minutes. Always efficient.
You know, they've been playing so well. Montilla erased from the picture.
Great help defense there from Eggy Boy Moika, coming out of nowhere.
When we start printing posters, we'll go back to this play.
Right there. Not today.
Clean. Santos, Marvin Lee with the reverse.
Pinaghirapan talaga ni Marvin
Oh.
Lee every single point that he's had tonight.
And look at that. Time the jab, protecting the balls. Baliktad lang yung Pectus.
Baliktad yung Pectus kasi iniisip niya yung contact,
Oo,
not really making the shot.
But he made that play happen. And he's mad at himself. But you know, he got a steal, forced a turnover. Still, they're down by 32. Mali. Montilla finds an open lane, hit the rim.
Nagulat ata siya, gano'n siya kalibre.
Oo. Nangyayari din yun. Alley-oop! 95-61, 6:36 to go. The Dragons sue for time. Take another look at this. Pretty play. We shall return.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Talos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Finn Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bona.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Let's review the team standings, and San Juan is going to head north and Siniloan is going to head south. They're going to be within half a game of the Demigods. Scary.
That's not the place you want to be.
All right, and on Saturday, February 3 at the Alonte Sports Arena in beautiful Binyan, San Pedro Pablo Escobets versus Novaliches QC Warriors in the aperitif. Davao Occidental Tigers Coco Life against the Caloocan Supremos in our second game. And this is a doozy when juggernauts clash. The Binyan Tatak Gel Game X hosting the Nueva Ecija Capitals. Both teams 11 wins and no losses.
Woo! As a famous guy once said, that's a slobber knocker.
Yeah. It's a Jabberwocky.
A dance group?
Ay, iba pala yun.
A dance group?
34-point lead. The officials are discussing something.
I think it's the jersey rule. Naka-untuck.
Very strict about that.
Okay. Pinagbigyan nila.
Well, everything is moot and academic at this point. 6.5 minutes to go, 34-point lead. You do the math. So, again, we were asking at the start of the game, the consistency of the Dragons.
They were there for maybe 15 minutes no first half natin. Up to when they were still leading 34-30.
Yes.
And it was all downhill from there.
And you can see even defensively, in the last quarter, you know, the San Juan Kings were in the penalty right away. Here they have 3 fouls. Siniloan has none. O'Malley still asking for the ball, trying to make a difference here. Trying that pirouette, doesn't work, gets it back. He just takes up so much space.
Imagine if Sean O'Malley was 6'7".
Or 6'9".
That he would be everywhere.
It would be dark. Fall away. Montilla pushing it up. O'Malley gathering momentum, has his pocket picked. Mojica has done everything in this quarter.
That's just the type of player Egiboy Mojica is. He can fill up multiple spots. He can play multiple positions. Right now, he's actually playing the 4 spot for the Kings. So, you know, it's so good to have a luxury, to have a player like him in your lineup. Plug and play. Kahit saan mo ilagay. Walang problema.
And he hasn't really seen much action today.
Only came in the second half.
Kaya kita mo ganadong-ganado eh. The Kings complaining of a push or a pull. 5:48 to go, 32-point difference. Insurmountable. Funny time to be putting in new faces. Medina checking in for the first time for Siniloan.
Must be a good time to, you know, experiment with some guys who don't really get a lot of playing time.
So the Dragons will drop to 3 and 10. Just within reach of the lowest 3 teams. Aliu.
Ooh.
How many points does Mojica have already? It must be well into double figures already.
So we'll check that. That's his 8th point of the game.
Okay.
Almost
Konti
there.
na lang.
Almost there. Probably will get there.
Yeah, Marvin Lee has been denied his usual, so he's had to create, stepping way back and knocking it down.
They could have done more for Marvin Lee in terms of getting him open, getting him better shots, because he has done everything by himself. And you can see in his face, he's very frustrated. And just when he hits a 3, subs up.
Maybe they don't like his new haircut. 97-66. Less than 5 minutes before this game comes to a merciful end. Galinato kicking it out. The first option seems to be the 3-point shot. Mojica whips it inside. They lose it. So,
Again.
Posterized. And that's what completes the play when you get a turnover. Open lane.
Too easy there for Mike Alonso. Just,
inverted score on the board, 99-66. O'Malley might as well.
Shooting better from the three-point line than the free throw line.
Oh, yeah. You got that right.
Monster numbers for Umali, 18 and 14.
Wow.
Pero siya lang.
Nice passing inside the paint by San Juan. And they can do no wrong at this point.
Checking the box score now. Every player from the Kings have scored.
Wow, that says a lot.
With the basket by Habilinar there, that's everyone.
Montilla. They go cross court. Trying to beat the shot clock. Again, first option, an open three, and why not?
You would. That's their 13th make.
Umali with the left-handed layup. You know, this is overkill. They're just humming along and lucky for Siniloan that San Juan missed that time. Less than 3 minutes to go. Umali again. And scores again.
Umali just building up the stats. 23 points for Sean Umali now.
Sadly, we don't give Best Player of the Game awards to members of a losing team. We haven't found our Jerry West.
That should be the night for Sean Umali now.
Yes. No sense in risking him getting hurt. You see him practically gasping for air.
He did his best. He did his best. But San Juan just power overwhelming.
Yes.
To my StarCraft fans out there, you know what it is.
Drop step, spin move.
It's a rare move you see nowadays, a drop step.
Yeah.
Don't see it too much now.
Classic. Malonzo with the lesson in basketball. (106-74) coming up on the final 2 minutes.
Kings shooting 13 out of 31 from 3. It's 41%. Hindi naman masama itong Dragon, 7 out of 14 from 3.
Turnover and swatted away. Cleanup job there.
That's probably the first time I've seen 3 highlight blocks in one half, let alone one game, from one guy.
Still, it doesn't dent the lead of San Juan, who seem to be able to just score at will. They're showing what separates the top teams from the rest of the pack. It is down to 29, closest they've been in a while. Final minute and 30. San Juan just, you know, running their play, going through the motions. Could have been a foul there. Shot clock down to 4. The Dragons. Drumibol pa.
A great hustle there by Galinato. Not giving up on the
Yeah.
play. Despite the lead. You like
Yeah.
to see that.
Yes.
Diba? Hindi tumitigil maglaro. And those are the habits you want to build if you're a title contender like San Juan.
Absolutely. You know, they're currently in second because the top teams are tied. Pumupukpok pa.
Yeah, that's the great thing about having these young players in your lineup. You know that these guys will play hard until the buzzer.
They're not paying attention to the score.
Exactly. You know, when you get playing time at this level, you make the most out of it.
Oh, yeah. 111-79. And the Dragons, the fight was really just, you know, taken out of them. Alano. Very unusual misses by this team. San Juan. 8 seconds on the clock. They won't even bother to shoot, will they?
Looks like they will not. Oh, Galinato with the last second pass to Mojica. Who will earn that turnover? Kasi siya yung huling may bola.
Oo. Masakit yun.
Masakit yun. May turnover sa pangalan ko
Bad
eh.
joke yun eh. Too little, too late. So, the final score is 111 for the San Juan Kings Go for Gold and 82 for the PUREBLENDS CV SINILOAN Daruma Dragons. Let's check out our super move of the game, brought to you by Dumper Party List. Alam mo ba to?
Huhulaan ko.
Ayan.
Shoot.
Yung alley-oop.
Sabi ko na, shoot lang.
Ng bayani ng fourth quarter. Diba?
What a pass though by
Yeah.
I think that was Marvin Taiwan or Orlan Waban.
111 to 82. Partner, please do the honor of introducing our super player of the game.
Nico Panganiban came into the game around the second quarter and really changed the flow of this game in
Yes.
favor of his team. Scored 5 straight points. That's when they finally got the lead and never looked back from there. Great stats, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists from a guy who came off the bench. Great game from Nico Panganiban.
And he is with Jess Constantino now. Jess?
Yes, Bill and Coach Mark, kasama ko nga ang ating Kalos PH Super Player of the Game, of course, Nico Panganiban from San Juan Kings. Nico, medyo slow yung start ninyo ng first quarter. How did you guys pick up the pace and eventually getting this win?
Yun nga yung first half namin, yun nga, gaya ng sinabi mo, slow start. So yung mga bench nga kasi sobrang lalim ng bench namin, nag-ready lang talaga kami. Yun, pagpasok namin, binigay lang namin yung extra effort and energy namin. Siguro kaya nakuha namin yung pacing namin ng second half.
Ngayon naman, Nico, pasalamatan may mga fans and supporters ng San Juan Kings.
Unang-una, pinapasalamatan ko si Senator Jingo Estrada, Boss Jeremy Go, Boss James Go, Kong Brian Yamsuan, Go for Gold, Bigor Salo Party List, DLMT Sportswear, JSU Amusup, yung mga supporters ng Pilipinas Super League, sa family ko, especially sa kuya ko, si Kuya Jervis, yung mga tropa ko sa Antipolo, LNJ Family, J20 Sports Apparel, Fitness Zone, and sa baby ni Kuya Dex Marquez, si tawag dito, basta sa baby na lang ni Kuya Dex, nakalimutan ko.
Thank you, Nico, and congratulations again to San Juan Kings. Back to you, Bill and Coach Mark, to wrap up our game today.
Alright, and sa dami ng sponsor, nakalimutan na siyempre, diba? May makakalimutan ka rin. Again on Saturday, blockbuster card on tap at the Alonte Sports Arena in Binyan, February 3. At 4 p.m., the San Pedro Pablo Escobets versus the Novaliches QC Warriors. At 6 p.m., Davao Occidental Tigers Coco Life against Caloocan Supremos. And the big one, at 8 p.m., the Nueva Ecija Capitals visiting the Binyan Tatak Gel Game X. So, partner, how about a party shot?
Great game. One started very slow, but absolutely power overwhelming for the Kings, securing the victory today.
All right. On behalf of my partner, Mark Dandan, our courtside reporter, Jess Constantino, and all of us who make up the production staff of the Filipina Super League, I'm Bill Velasco. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you on Saturday. Take care. Good night. God bless.
Sumabay sa